Hello everyone and welcome back to Cool and Unusual Storytime with your host, Simon Dexter. Oh my god, my cardigan's filthy. I've actually been using it rather than just have it be the part of the Simon get up so fucking cold. This week we return to the archives for our story. But before we get into that, I would just like to say suggestions are open, guys. If you have any ideas for bad creepypasta or even bad fan fiction, whatever you'd like for me to read on the channel and skewer, leave a link in the description below. I will get to it. Random person, I do have your suggestion for Dipper Goes to Taco Bell still in my archives as well. But I've seen online that other videos take about 30 minutes to read it, and I don't shut up. So that'll add another good 20 minutes to it, which means I'm going to have to split it. So I'd like to do a few quick short ones first. I'm not ignoring you, promise. Now, I'm actually not catching it too much on playback, but I do sound a bit phlegmy to me, and I might be coughy and sniffly throughout the video. I'm coming slightly off of a cold. Feeling better today, so thankfully that's going to make it a little easier. See, there it is. Now, today's story. No idea what it is. It's not one of those stories that I usually read that tends to be based on something, like, you know, a lost episode or a video game sort of deal. It's just a story. Which is interesting, because I don't do too many of those. But there's also a good reason, because those ones tend to not get as many views. But who knows, maybe this one will be a winner. Okay. Time to settle in, folks. Sit back, relax, and enjoy reflection and mirrors.
I'm not sure what you expected me to put in the background of this episode. I wasn't even sure myself until I found this picture. Isn't it pretty? Into the story. A normal day in the life of humanity. Nice opening sentence. I'm already having flashbacks of last episode. Everything was perfect for me, except when I have to wake up early in the morning for school. Okay, that was a weird transition for me. My name is Jay. I am 16 and in high school, of course. I guess you would call me normal, but I have a fetish for creepy things, such as creepypasta. Okay, we can be on the same page with this, can't we, everyone? Anyways, after I got ready, I headed downstairs to the living room to see what my family was up to. My mom was in the kitchen making pancakes. I guess. You're not sure? Okay. Sorry, that was weird. I kind of missed that. My father was probably at work right now. My sister is sitting on the couch and texting. She is? Why was everything else in past tense? Yep, everything is normal.
And stopping already. Grand. So, this is kind of an English nitpick, but, why did it suddenly change from past tense, you know, my mom was, my dad was, to present tense, you know, my sister is, everything is. I know it's a little thing, like younger or just less experienced with the language readers aren't even going to notice this, but it just reads weird, it comes off the tongue weird, and it's confusing. If you're going to write the way I say it, you should at least try and write somewhat properly, and maybe just stick to either past or present. Because otherwise it's going to be really fucking confusing for everybody.
Now that we're done with English lessons with Simon, we can resume. I walked towards the TV. You see, if it was present tense, it'd be I walk towards the TV, but you're having a hard time choosing, so I'm just gonna let you do your thing. I walked towards the TV to find something interesting early this morning. I probably failed trying to find something, but at least I'm trying, right?
I walked towards the TV to find something interesting early this morning. I probably failed trying to find something. At least I'm trying, right? Okay, I'm not going crazy. I did read that correctly. Okay. What the fuck is he saying there?
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is what you call a good start to your story. I've not even gotten to the scary part. Splendid. I grabbed the remote and plumped down onto the couch. Okay. That's not right, but that's an interesting use of the word plumped, I suppose. I began flipping through the channels. Nope, no, no, I said while looking at each channel. Yeah, that's me with today's TV, too. Then my eyes fixed on something. The news? I feel old watching this, I said as I switched that channel from the guide. For a 16-year-old, I know to watch the news willingly. And, you know, not be a psychopath. The TV said, Breaking news. Teens and below are dying. Cause is unknown. Most of the killings are near some sort of mirror object. Frankly,
Frankly, I don't think any investigation of sorts, CSI, police, whatever, would ever correlate deaths being next to mirrors. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I don't think in the like mind of Scooby-Doo. I don't know. But, I don't know. If you were a cop and every person was being murdered and they just so happened to be by a mirror, would you really even think about the mirror? Even so much the news reporters pointed out? Would you seriously? Come on. No, I want you to stop and think about this for just 1 second. I want you to think about how many mirrors are in your house. I have a mirror in my room. Okay, you see? That's a fucking mirror, so maybe the likelihood is just a bit weird to me. I don't know. That's just kind of silly to me.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go on that much of a mean-spirited tangent, but remember whose show you're on, and that tends to happen. Where was I? Okay, most of the killings are near some sort of mirror object. Be cautious around objects that reflect. We'll have more information later at 4 p.m. this evening. That's just lovely. Those were his words, not mine. I did not say that. He wrote that. Breakfast is ready, kids. Come to the dining table, said my mom cheerfully. Who calls it the dining table? I ate my breakfast and headed out towards the bus stop. The cold breeze of the air felt good. I stopped at the bus stop, which had a bench with a tiny shelter covering it. I decided to sit down since I was a little bit early. I sat down. Oh, for God's sake, stop repeating yourself. I sat down on the cold wooden bench to find myself between two mirror-like objects attached to the shelter. Well, what are the fucking odds of that, right? He rolls his eyes. Well, that's weird, isn't it? I said, laughing to myself. We're on the same page, Jay. Good to know. Why are you laughing? Death isn't funny unless I make it funny, said an ominous voice.
Not to be that guy twice in one episode, but an ominous voice, not a ominous voice. Also, if this is the way our monster talks, well, he's no Sandman.
No, I'm really regretting I hadn't waited to do the Sandman while I was sick. My voice would have made it sound so awesome. Anyway, I quickly sat up and tensed up. Probably should have went with I quickly sat up feeling tense or something. That's me, though. Who is there? I said, preparing myself. For what? Sorry. I'm your death. I'm in the mirror. He doesn't say I'm in the mirror, sorry, said the voice. I dared to turn my head around, but I had to.
I'm sorry. You dared to turn your head around, but you had to. What?
My eyes focused on the girl that was inside the mirror. She had side-swept brow bangs, that covered her right eye. Blue eyes and a stitched-up mark on her right shoulder. That was the weirdest description. Okay. Is this some kind of joke? Ha ha, very funny. Now get the hell away. She's in a mirror. What else do you want? Sorry, I said, angry. The girl was silent for a few seconds. She began, Death is not a laughing matter. Just by looking at you, I could see your sins reflecting off of you, just like a mirror. You were like everybody else, filthy trash, worthless, stupid humans. Stop interrupting my recordings. Sorry about that. I've got family home, said the girl with no emotions whatsoever. The bus was coming, and when I looked back at the mirror, she was gone. I was pretty freaked out for the rest of the day. As I was heading for my next class, my friend came up to me. Jay Nicholas died like today. Jay Nicholas? Who the fuck's Jay Nicholas? Nicholas's last name? Wasn't it something else? I swore it was something else. Oh, whatever. Said Brent, freaked out. Oh, God damn it.
Commas are your friends. Commas are your everything. I don't do that to sound like a smart know-it-all guy. I know a lot of you probably don't think that's true, but I do it because, honestly, without proper punctuation and spelling and shit, this is genuinely hard to read. And I'm not like other creepypasta readers. I don't fix it and then read it so it comes out sensical. I actually just read it, and that's why I stumble over the words a lot, and why sometimes my mouth goes to mush and you don't know what the fuck I'm saying, is because I get mixed up with what they're trying to say. Sorry, but yeah, commas, guys, commas.
Now let me read that as if it were properly punctuated now. J. Nicholas died like today, said Brent, freaked out. How did he die? What happened? I said, demanding answers. Brent explained to me. First off, the mother was killed while looking at the mirror, and the girl who killed the mother disguised as her. The girl had this power due to the fact that the mirror can copy everything you do. Example, waving your hand in the mirror yourself.
Sorry for kind of trailing off in the mumble speak there, but I just wanted to read the whole thing because I was kind of confused, as you might imagine. But, how does Brent know this? Where did he get his information from? Was he there? Why is he still alive if he was there? How does he know this? That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, this just took a turn for the worse, didn't it? Let me clarify just a smeckin'. That was extremely detailed, so I'm just wondering how the hell he could know that much if he died, like, today. I mean, did the news know? Is this a normal happening in this world? Do monsters come out of mirrors all the time? Was Brent there, like I said? Oh, I'm lost as ever.
Okay, let me read that more clearly in case you didn't quite catch all of it the first time. First off, the mother was killed while looking in the mirror, and the girl who killed the mother disguised herself as her, I'm assuming you meant. The girl had this power due to the fact that a mirror can copy everything you do. Examples, you waving your hand into the mirror yourself, and the mirror waving back at you, copying, duplicating, that sort of thing. So yeah, it's logical, it's just weird that he knows this. Secondly, the girl, or known as the mother right now, changed the real mom's looks to a more demonic feature.
Okay, yes, quite. Thing though, Brent's telling the story. How does he know this? I'd really like an explanation for that.
Actually, no, I don't, considering what I've read so far. Where did I go? There we go. Something that you would say unsettling. Yeah, true. Her eyes were torn out and relaxed with mirrors. Her eyes were torn out and relaxed with mirrors. What the fuck does that mean? Her mouth ripped off, hair dyed black, teeth carved to look like sharp teeth, and red bloodstains everywhere. How would he be able to tell it was his mother then? That doesn't sound anything like she originally looked, I would assume. The girl said to the mother, "You look much better. See, look at your reflection in the mirror. I have taken your soul and warped it into something better. Now it's time for you to go home." How does Brent know all of this? The girl then threw the mother inside of the mirror, and then she began to disguise herself as the mother. That's fucking confusing, but okay. Day by day, the girl grew closer to Nicholas, and slowly eliminating his close friends and families. I'm so confused. She warped their souls and reflection in the mirrors to something more demonic, or just basically grabbed her victim and pulled them into the mirror with her. By doing that, you could see the victim's mangled body inside the mirror only. Soon enough, one day the boy was washing his face and she appeared. This was too easy. Disguising as your mother's reflection was easy. Killing your closest friend and people changing their reflection was easy. I can look into your soul like a mirror. Evil sins. You're just like the rest of humanity.
Okay, let's start with the good notes. Firstly, I wasn't expecting that. First thing what I was expecting to happen was she turned into the mother after already killing her. Then when the boy looks in the mirror, he sees, "Oh, Mom, why are you hiding behind me in the mirror?" And then she pulls him in and kills him as, sort of a way to trick him. So yeah, maybe my idea was more predictable. So, yeah, you got me there. Let me start with the bad notes now. That's the fucking dumbest thing I've ever read. What was any of that? And again, why does Brent know all of this?
God, I'm lost, and I can't get out. Death isn't a laughing matter. Come, little one, why don't you join me in this mirror dimension? Said the girl as she grabbed the boy and pulled him into the mirror. After that day, the mirror was cracked and you could see Nicholas's mangled body inside. That was everything Brent explained to me. I know. How did he know this? Okay. So apparently mirror monsters are normal in this world. Or else this wouldn't be a thing. I'm just going to assume. After that day, after I saw her and hearing Brent's story, I became paranoid. I locked myself up in my room, living off of crackers and tap water from the bathroom in my room. I got a baseball bat and swung it at every reflecting object, just so I didn't have to deal with that thing. Everything that's gonna stop her. You haven't watched many horror movies, have you, pal? My family probably worried about me and thought I was becoming crazy. No. Who would think that? I was way too paranoid. I ended up skipping school, not sleeping, and not moving at all. I became skinny after a while. Let's just say an unhealthy weight. Good. I would hear knocks on my door, but I told them to go away or I'd kill them with a shard of glass. Oh, good. We're coming to take you away pretty soon. Finally, one day, my sister came into my room. Everything was torn apart, my curtains torn, pillows tossed, everywhere and glass, everywhere, including other objects. That was fucking confusing and a mess, thank you. Jay, I was worried about you and... said my sister until she was pushed to the ground. Oh, I thought I told you not to come in. I'd kill you if you did. How could I trust you? You might be her.
Now, friend, let me, a scholar, help you with this predicament. Question 1. Is she in a mirror? No? Well, then it's your sister. Because, in the very, very detailed explanation, it never once said that the girl attacks outside of a mirror. That help you, sport?
Oh, boy. I'd kill you if you did. How can I trust you? You might be her. That thing. She is killing my family and friends right now. No, she isn't, or you'd know. Maybe she isn't here right now, I said, yelling in my sister's face. Tears began to roll down her eyes, and she began to squirm underneath me. Please don't kill me, she said, whispering. Too late, bitch. Too late, bitch? I say, slitting her throat with a shard of glass. After a couple minutes, she died of blood loss.
What the ever actual living fuck, dude?
Okay, I see where this is going, and I'm sure you do too. But let's save the rant until the end, since I can already see we're nearly there, shall we? Maybe if I kill everyone in this house, I'll kill her, I said, laughing hysterically. God damn, son of a bitch, I was right. Really hope you didn't hear that update. I ended up hanging my dog and cat, because she totally disguised herself as a dog or a cat. Stabbed my dad in the heart, and then I killed my mother. It was hard seeing her pleading, but I didn't care, so I stabbed her in the eye and waited for her to slowly die. After I went to the bathroom to see how dirty I looked. Yeah, let's get in front of a mirror. Fucking stupid. Okay. It's a shame you wasted your time fooling around being paranoid, said the girl in the mirror.
That's what I was telling you before.
You didn't even realize that I didn't disguise as any of your family.
Fucking preach.
Disguise as any of your family, said the girl. I killed my family for no reason? All of this was because of paranoia?
What? No. No, don't be silly. No. I need a fucking drink.
It was your fault for making me paranoid, I screamed at the girl. I'm not gonna make a video for this one, but seriously, dude, fuck you. Tisk tisk, don't you know, you were like the rest of them, except your sins are bigger. How? Death is no laughing matter. Come on, little one, join me in this world. She said, grabbing my hand and pulling me inside. Wait, what? Inside, I was mangled and to shreds by her. He's dead? Is he really? How the fuck is he writing this, then? Her true form appeared to be her, with black hair, blood-red eyes, sharp teeth, and sort of long fingernails. Her other form was her natural one, one she didn't use to kill. Very good, I can tell what other forms are, thanks. I found out her name. It was Reflection. It's fucking lame. She often tricks children by disguising as one of their friends and taking them away in a mirror. She didn't do that. I saw. It didn't work. Every time she kills, the more souls she gets, which means the more disguises she can obtain. Well, I guess she can disguise as you and try to trick me into the mirror now, right? That would make fucking sense. I'm warning you, be careful around mirrors. If you see her, ignore her. After that, don't trust anyone. Good luck.
So that was Reflection and Mirrors. Okay, so with more original stories that aren't actually, lost episodes and shit, I kind of like to point out the good first, because I feel these took slightly more imagination to do than, anything else. So I like to give a little leeway, so let's start with some good. The monster actually wasn't all that bad. I mean, mirrors have been done before. Candyman, Bloody Mary. It's been done. But I will admit, I kind of liked the whole, I could see your sins reflecting off of you like a mirror. That was a cool line. That was a really cool line. I liked that. But everything else. What was wrong with this? Okay, first of all, it made no fucking sense whatsoever. Okay, you added really good detail to the monster. I like that. Like, the monster was probably my favorite part. But the way you explained her and introduced her, it bounced around all over the place. It didn't make much sense. Like, why did he have to learn it from Brent? Why the fuck would Brent know anything that happened in Nicholas's life? That was a big deal. That's why he kept saying it. Why would he know? Why would he know? Why would he know? Just the way the narration went, it bounced all over the place. And it was just so confusing. I got lost more than once. I made that very clear in this, I don't know how long this is video yet. I can't tell when I'm recording video footage part. But, and not to mention, you set rules, and then you make your characters forget them. Like, you never once said Reflection can leave the mirror world, yet for some reason, Jay thought everyone was her. Why would he do that? Like, I don't remember if I've said this yet, but there's a huge difference between being crazy and being stupid. Like, there were set rules in the mirror. Like, if he broke all the mirrors in the house, dumb dog, that's understandable. He's paranoid. Of course he's gonna break all the mirrors in the house. But why would he kill his entire family, including animals, when it's never said that she's ever used animals before? You see, you can't make rules and then kind of break them. It totally destroys the flow of what you're trying to tell us. Like, your exposition, it was okay. I understood the rules right away, but the narration, the structure of the narration is where you lost your way, and everything totally crumbled because I couldn't follow what you were trying to tell me. And another big thing, I felt this was really lacking build-up. We met the monster, she killed a guy, we kind of explained how she killed other people, but not in a way that really built it up. Then he goes beyond the boundaries of logic crazy and kills his family, and I guess she kills him? Definitely what it read. Like, there was no build-up. I had no reason to really be afraid of her. She was cool. Like, but the thing is, how do I put this? The Joker is cool, but depending on the version, he's not scary. And when you're writing a creepypasta, your goal is scary, right? Your character was very cool, but she didn't scare me at all. And just with the narration, I couldn't take the whole not trusting anyone seriously because I read the rules. She can't leave the mirror. So if I saw her in the mirror, that's one thing. I'd just break the fucking mirror. I'm not gonna kill my family. I'm not gonna go crazy. So that's one thing, for one, and I don't know. It was just, it was a mess. It was a hot mess. I guess it kind of makes up with it because it does say reflective surface, not just mirror. So I guess it could, come like out of a screen or something. I don't know. But she never did. She only came out of mirrors in this story. And I know they said reflective surfaces, but I don't know. Because you notice I jumped to mirrors first because that's all it ever showed in the story. So I didn't even think about it until just now. I don't know. Well, what else can I say? The narration is really its weakest point. It totally screwed me over. Wasn't a big fan of the characters either. They were very two-dimensional, and Jay was just uninteresting and unlikable. So I didn't even root for him or her. I guess it could be a her, whatever. Them to live. And, well, I can firmly say that it has earned its place in the Hall of Storytelling Infamy. If you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. Links are really welcome, because that helps me out. If you'd like to follow me on social media, I have a Facebook and Tumblr. Those will be in the links as well as a link to the opening music of the video and the link to the story for your reading pleasure. Remember, when suggesting the worse they are for me, the better they'll be for you. I will see you all real soon.